Yes,
okay.
so that you got kindergarten, first grade, second
grade.
grade.
All in one class.
All in one class. Yeah.
So this is the English. Are you ready for the English?
Yeah.
That was a nice selection process.
And what happened was with the following generation, they stopped teaching it.
And that's why.
And that's why.
But also technology disturbed the whole thing.
Welcome to Chilling with the Chaplins. I'm LJ with the one and only, my lovely wife, Lady Caesar in the building, you know. Yeah, we're about that vibe each and every week. So we like to jump it off with welcome to Sunday Funday, where we're all about learning, being informative, and having fun. And so what are we doing this week, baby?
Indigenous Games Part 2.
Yes.
Well, for those of you who don't know what Indigenous Games is, it's just another way of saying childhood games, like we're going way back.
You know, we had so much fun last week, so we like, you know what, we got to do a part 2 of this. Yeah. We just can't leave out the games that we left out. We want to really express the games that we play and be able to have fun at the same time.
Yeah, and it's also just a way of bringing back the child in us. Everybody has a child in us.
Yes, everyone.
In you know, so we're taking out that child in us, and in that way, we actually just also learning about each other's countries, because that's the whole point of the segment of Sunday Funday, for us to learn about each other's countries while introducing and cultures, while introducing to you as well. So come, let's learn together. Let's get it started. So let's go ahead. Ladies first. All right.
Yes.
So one of the things that I think we have in common is the skipping rope.
The skipping rope.
We call it ingatu.
Oh yes, the skipping rope.
But then I know in South Africa,
you put the rope on your ankle.
That's what I was about to say. That we do it differently from the Americans. So you're gonna explain to us how you guys play it, because you even do the double and the triple. We don't do all that. You know, we just do the single. I might be wrong, but this is all I know. This is what I knew when I grew up. I don't remember doing doubles, all right?
Double dutch.
Double dutch.
Oh, you're talking about jump rope, double dutch.
Yeah, jump rope, skipping rope. For us, it's called skipping rope. We call it skipping rope. Ingatu in Zulu. Try say it.
What?
Ingatu. It's one of those clicking words.
Ingatu.
Nga. Say nga. Ingaba. Ngatu. Yeah, you see how the tongue works?
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So ingatu, it's just a skipping rope where you have one person on the end, other one on the end, and then somebody, and you both are helping whoever that's inside to skip. And they do have 2-3 people doing it like they do it in the US, but I love how the US does, the Americans, in the US, how the Americans do it, where they have 2 ropes and 3 ropes. It's like a whole ball game. And you guys go for, I was about to say Olympics. It's not Olympics, but it's like competition.
Yeah.
For that. But it's skipping rope advanced.
Yes.
Right. So tell us more about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
So what's the difference between skipping rope and double dutch?
Well, single is just a single rope.
And it's called.
It's just jump rope.
Oh, it's just jump rope.
Yeah, and you just single.
Because you're jumping, so they had to say it's a jump rope. Hey, they like simple things. Jump rope. Don't skip. Jump rope.
Yeah, jump rope.
All right, and then when there's
and then the double, and that's double dutch.
Are they 3 as well?
Some people do, but mostly it's 2.
2, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how.
And then they do all these different styles and everything.
But I was thinking of another game too that we play as well. It's another thing. It's a game. You put it on your ankle and you turn it and you just jump over it.
You turn a rope?
No, it's not a rope. I don't know what it is. Oh my God. Please.
Well, that's not helpful.
Somebody help me out. If you know what it is, I know. You probably know what it is. I forgot the name.
So what do you put on your ankle?
It's like a long stem and like a little something, like a little ball at the end.
Okay.
And then you just turn it with your ankles. You turn it.
So that's good ankle exercise.
Yeah, it's good ankle exercise. Just turn it and your other foot you jump it over it.
Interesting. We'll find out. Probably by the time we end this video, we'll know what it is. If not, then somebody help us in the comment section.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. One of the games that I want to mention is school.
You play school.
We play school.
Now, I played school by myself, yo. My grandmother's yard had trees. All right, and my grandmama never used to allow me to go play. If grandmama's in town, no playing for me. So I play by myself. That's why I can be a loner at times.
Okay.
And I will wear my glasses. Maybe that's how I manifested glasses.
Maybe.
Yeah, I remember. I never used to wear glasses. I used to wear these glasses. I think I took them, I don't know where. And I used to talk to the children. The children would be the trees. And I'll be the strict teacher. Okay? And I'll be speaking my own English. So this is the English we used to speak when you're kids in the hood, the township, who hasn't been to a school where you've been taught English. Remember, English is our second language.
Yes.
So we get taught English. We don't just learn it because we are born with it.
Yeah.
So this is the English. Are you ready for the English?
Ready.
Like a whole conversation. I don't know what I was just saying, but that was my English. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, but no, the school, how we played that. But what I'm talking about is school, right? Now you have to, when you play this, you have to have steps.
Oh.
Yes, you have to have steps, and you have.
So
to have
it's not like house.
No.
No. For
yes.
me, it was make-up school. Like
no, we had that too. Yeah, we
Oh.
had that too.
Okay.
But no, when we outside, I'm talking about when we outside.
Okay.
A lot of time we have a lot of people. We have a couple of people. They sitting down
Yeah.
on the steps.
So
and
those
that's
are the students. Oh,
the
you have to have
students.
steps.
Yes.
Okay.
So that you got kindergarten, first grade, second
Okay.
grade.
All in one class.
All in one class. So everyone's sitting down, right? This a guessing in. This is why you gotta have coordination. You
And
gotta
who's the
have eye
teacher?
contact. It's whoever is the one that picks. Or whatever.
Okay.
It could be. I think we used to play. Oh man, that's another thing we used to do. When anytime we play
all
the
the kids
game.
are coming back in one
Yeah,
step.
anytime we play the game, right? We used to do bubble gum. How many we want. And we gotta guess how many bubble gums you want. If you pick the right bubble gum, that means you it.
That's bubble gum as in eating?
Yeah,
bubble gum?
yeah.
Oh.
So that's something we used to do so that we know who would be the first one to.
Oh,
to
so
be
somebody would eat bubble gum.
No, it's just say bubble. We used to say bubble gum, bubble. You know how you used to sing for everything. But when we picking an individual for every game that we play,
okay.
Cause you gotta remember sometimes.
Oh, it's like who head or tail.
Exactly, it's like head or tail. But
Did you do head or tail?
Yeah, but instead of saying head or tail, we play the game with bubble gum, how many? Which it sound like that. I can't remember, but we used to play bubble gum. It was another one that we.
Right.
So whoever have the most or pick the right bubble gum, whatever, I can't remember. But I just remember bubble gum.
40 something is a lot of numbers.
But yeah, so that person will be the teacher.
Okay.
And the students will sit down in kindergarten, right? Now we have a
in the steps.
Yeah, the steps. Yeah. So the teacher will have a piece of paper.
Yeah.
In his hands, and so what happened was he got it in his hand and he put it behind his back.
Okay.
And what happened? He gonna switch to which hand he want to put it on.
So he's playing magic.
Basically,
okay.
It's like magic, and then he put it back, and you gotta choose where's the paper at.
Yeah.
And if you choose right, you go on the steps.
Oh.
And so for every student, he don't just do it and go to the next one. No, he go back and back his hand for the next student, and then he go and choose, and then.
So that's how you get selected to which.
That's how you get selected to this.
That was a nice selection process. It reminds me of real school. Like because I'm so short.
Yeah.
In real school, for you to back then, for you to get admitted into the first grade, you had to do this. I don't know if you guys remember. Those who remember you have to do this. If your hand doesn't touch the end of your ear or even your ear, you can't. You don't qualify. Can you imagine?
That's in real school?
Yes.
What?
And that's why I couldn't qualify to be in grade 1. I had to go back a grade, and I ended up going to a township school because the college school that I wanted to go to, they said no, you don't qualify.
You don't qualify because
because my hand was so short. That was crazy. It didn't used to go like that. So anyways, that's like crazy.
That's crazy. Okay.
They didn't base it according to yours.
Yes.
They based it according to your arm.
Your arm. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so another one was called, now there's 3 names for this one. Pebble stone. You see the stone, pebble stone, pebble.
Okay.
Or you could call them Magende. Another name was Diketo. So this Diketo is, I believe, is a Sotho name. Magende is a Zulu name, but Pebblestone is an English name. So how Pebblestone you played, you either, and they did this in Squid. They played Pebblestone, Magende. Okay. So you draw a circle on the floor.
Okay, and then we play this game.
And then you have stones, which are pebbles or whatever, in the middle, in the center. Yeah. And then you use one bigger stone, and then you like draw stones out and put one back in. I was a pro at this, okay? So you throw the stone, you pull them out in the circle as you throw it. So before it comes back down, you must be able to grab it. So how you disqualify is either you drop the stone before it comes down, you drop it on the floor, or you're unable to put back the enough stones back in the circle. Magende, yeah, loved it. And we used to do it like on dirt, like on the ground. Yeah. Because that's where you're able, or concrete, because that's where you're able to draw the circle and have your thing. Other people, what they do is they play with marbles or whatever, but stones are better. Stones are better, pebble stones, yeah, or Magende.
Magende.
Yeah, it would be like. By the time you get home, your whole hand is all browned up. Oh, good things we did.
No, we didn't.
Childhood was good.
We didn't play that game.
Oh, because you're Bucci.
No, I don't know. I don't know that game. We didn't play it.
Pebblestone. Okay, so at least we have one unique thing.
Yeah, we didn't play that. Y'all, yeah, that was different. And so another thing we used to do, we used to build clubhouses.
Clubhouses. Okay, tell us more. I've never heard.
We used to build clubhouses. And we actually, now you remember y'all used to eat birds? Now we actually used to go to the hardwood store, get wood, and for the clubhouse. Yeah. You know, and build like a house. You know,
like a tree house.
The many tiny, like a tree house. And we used to build clubhouse.
No, we also had like, well, we didn't used to call it clubhouses, but it used to be a house.
Yeah,
we used to go to the hardware store. Yeah, we're from Africa. We don't go for the hardware stores.
We went to
we'll get any scrap and build it up. We'll get planks. We used to a lot of cardboard. We get cardboard.
And we used to play house in them in the clubhouse. We used to play houses.
So boys used to build a clubhouse.
Yes, boys used to build.
To do whatever.
Yes, to do whatever. So that's like their man cave.
Where would it be? Like behind somebody's backyard?
It could be behind somebody's backyard. It could be behind a lot.
One of the parents who don't really care.
Yeah, it could be behind a lot. Because like you say, in the hood, you have a lot of abandoned properties. Yeah. So it could be behind a house that's abandoned that nobody live in, and we just
and back then I think it was better because they didn't used to prey on children as much.
And another thing too, right? We used to build schools or build different things because on my block where I'm at, I'm from Claremont Avenue. On my block, we had a garage that was abandoned because nobody lived in the house for years and years.
So define garage for us, because garage is different in South Africa. Okay. Because garage for us, we know what it is, right? It's a gas station. Or it's a garage, like in the way you park the car. So define yours.
Garage is where you park the car.
Okay, so that's garage.
So that's the only garage. The other one's the gas station or petroleum. But yeah, so what we used to do, right? It was a garage. And it was empty, it was abandoned. So we used to go in this garage, and that used to be our clubhouse too.
Oh.
Yeah, we used to go because it was abandoned, nobody was there, and we used to go there. We used to play and make that our clubhouse. We used to have parties there. We used to bring popcorn and have fun. Yeah,
it used to be like the place to be.
That was the place to be. Anytime we had a party, we bring our party. We learned a lot.
Yeah.
We did a lot.
So what about marbles? Did you guys play marbles?
Yes, we did play marbles.
That was more like a boys' game, but girls who are tomboys loved marbles as well. And people collect. Marbles are worth so much money right now.
Yeah.
People collect marbles.
Yeah.
Marbles are these little balls that you. How do you used to play it again? You used to put like a bunch and then hit it with your finger, right?
Yeah, your finger.
And then try to hit your opponent's marbles.
Yes.
And if you hit your opponent's marbles, you win that marble.
Yes.
Some people were good at this. They'll be like hitting all these marbles and they'll go back home with a nice bag full of marbles. Yeah, so marbles was mainly a boys' game, but some girls played it as well.
Yes. Yeah, we did that.
Same here in the U.S., mainly a boys' game.
Mainly a boys' game, yes. And we used to play flag football.
What is that?
So we used to play football on the street, and you have flags around your wrist. And
your waist.
Yeah, your waist. And you play football, and whenever if you're running back, you catch the ball. The object is the person that's on defense had to take the flag off of you.
Oh, pull it off you.
Yeah, pull it off you. Now in the street.
For what?
Huh?
So you playing football and then you had this.
Yeah, you had the flag and they gotta put off you. But when we played in the street in the hood, we didn't have no flags. So what we gotta do, we play.
Oh, listen. Hood kids will find a way to make it work.
But what we do, we used to play two hands touch.
Oh.
So the tackle someone, we had to touch it with two hands. So you touch it with two hands, then they down right there.
Okay.
So we play two hands touch.
So the reason why I'm saying hood kids will always come up with
we did, and that was our strategy,
right.
two hands touch.
If you don't have that, we'll make it work. Like Trevor Noah actually talks about this, how he's overwhelmed when he first came to New York. But it was a joke, of course. But I mean, it's actually relatable that because New York is such a concrete jungle, he would see the bricks and there'd be a nice car, because we used to take bricks not we as the boys used to use bricks as cars. You
bricks?
Drive the brick, So he would get, like, if you would have like something called a face brick. Face brick is a brick that you don't paint. Like those are the expensive ones. They'll be like, ooh, it's like you're driving a Porsche. Like, ooh, you got a face brick and Trevor, you're rolling. You would never be building your house and not have guard your property, because the kids, by the time you know it, all your bricks will be gone.
We did that. We take the bricks too. Yeah, we take the bricks too.
You play with the bricks.
You play with the bricks. Yeah, we did. We played with the bricks.
Tomorrow you're amazed. Play with the bricks. The bricks is your car, right?
No, we didn't do it.
What did you do with the bricks?
No, but we used to
I'm
play
sure it
the
was
bricks.
a car.
Oh, another thing that just thinking about that, we used to play in mud.
A what?
Mud.
Mud.
Make patty cakes and pies
and
and
hit it
mud
at
and hit it at you.
Yeah, we
or
did
play
that too.
pies and
That was the worst game for parents, though.
or just play pies. When it's wet, you make mud pies.
Yeah.
And like you know pies that you eat.
Yeah, but you don't really eat because it's mud.
Of course, you don't really eat it.
Yeah, basics.
Some people do. They try.
But we have mud that you can eat in South Africa.
Okay.
It's really good.
For real?
It's called oh my God, what's the name of it? Please remind me in the comment section. I forgot the name, but it's actually soil.
Soil, okay.
That you can actually eat.
Okay.
But we don't advise you eating it because these things cause cancer. We don't know where it goes and what it does, but you actually eat it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's mostly pregnant women have a craving for it because
Mm.
it smells so good. It's like soil.
Yeah.
So, hey.
But yeah, we
I
play.
forgot the name.
Yeah, but we play flat football, baseball, basketball, whatever it is. We play all the sports.
Of course, yes. For us, it's the main street one for boys.
Cricket.
Well, cricket only really
Soccer.
just started. Soccer. Yeah.
Football.
No, soccer.
That was your football.
No, football is different because football is rugby.
Rugby.
Yes,
Football is rugby.
yes.
Okay.
You guys named it football. I don't know why, because you don't use the foot. But for us,
No. Oh, yeah.
you don't use the foot. You don't. You hardly use the foot. Like you use the foot for probably when you're
Kicking
throwing
the ball.
That's
When
it.
you're kicking
And
the
the rest is like scrambling. So that's a rugby for us. A very dangerous game played
It
by
is
mostly
dangerous.
big boys
Yeah,
and
it
stuff
is
like that.
dangerous.
It's rugby. So we have football, but we call it rugby.
Rugby.
But on the streets, in townships, township, which is the hood, it was mainly soccer.
Soccer.
For the boys, yeah.
Okay.
And the girls will be playing their shumpus, remember the ball.
Yeah.
I was actually talking to my mom today about the games they played, and I found that they play the same games as us.
They play the same game.
Exactly the same, because it's generational, remember?
Yeah.
They played it, and then
they teach their children. And what happened was with the following generation, they stopped teaching it.
They stopped teaching it.
And that's why
but also technology disturbed the whole thing. Because which child right now they would rather pick their Xbox
or PlayStation.
Over PlayStation over going outside and getting some fresh air and actually exercising, because it was an exercise game.
Yes.
Hence, you find most of the kids now are obese.
Obese.
Because they sit in front, they sit on that couch and
play that game.
That's it.
My nephew can't get off that game. He's always playing.
Yeah. But
now, you know what? I gotta admit, I was on the game too a lot, but I did go outside. I did have a PlayStation, and I could be now.
They had PlayStation at your age.
We had the games. We had PlayStation came in probably when I was 14, 15. Now, but we had the Atari back in the 80s. So here's the thing, right? Now me, I like going outside, so I used to go outside, have fun. My thing with the games, I used to stay up late. So I used to stay up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
And then
and then later on at night, I'm staying up all night. You know, back then you used to do that. I can't do that now. I'm out at 9 o'clock.
Listen, get old, you'll see as well.
I'm out at 9 o'clock.
Another good one.
I used to break day all the time.
Another good one we used to play was top spinning. Did you used to play tops?
Yes.
Oh, that was a bad one, because you used to poke people's fingers and stuff like that if you didn't play it wrong. Because it was a top, and then you had the rope tied around at the bottom. It had like a metal thing facing down, and then you throw it out, and then it
Yes, that's the game I was talking about. That's the game I was talking about. Yes, the thing on your ankle.
On your ankle is top spin.
Yes, top spinners. That's what they call it. Top spinning. Yeah.
No, it's not the same game.
It
was like a wooden thing. It's like a wooden ball, but that's pointed. And then at the point, it's like... It's
not on your ankles?
No, because there's a nail in there.
Okay.
The point has a nail.
Okay.
So you take a rope, you wrap it around this wooden thing, the top itself, and then you throw it, and then it spins. So the whole point is to see who has one that spins the most.
Okay, I heard of that game.
It's a strategy on how you throw it.
We didn't play that game, but I did heard of that game. I know that. We didn't play that game. Maybe other areas. Like I said, I'm from New Jersey. I don't know about other areas in the U.S., but we didn't play that game. Yes, top spinners. Now we did have another game called Tops.
Oh.
Tops was where we it's like you had. You know the tops, basically. What you know the tops that's on your soda bottles.
Okay. The lid. You mean
the lid?
Okay.
Yes, the tops.
It's a lid.
We call it tops too.
It's a lid.
It's tops.
A lid.
Lid, tops, whatever you want to call the tops. You want to call the lid? We call it tops.
All right.
But we can use any lid, any top. Could be a mayonnaise top, a mayonnaise lid. It could be your soda bottle. It could be whatever. You know, for me, that was one of my favorite games.
Okay.
Oh, that was
So tell us how it works.
And so what happened was, right, now there's another thing. We had to also go to the hardware store.
Okay.
We go to the hardware store.
You guys had money.
Yeah,
where'd you get the money from? You're not working.
Our parents.
Yeah.
So we go to the hardware store. We get washers.
Yeah.
And plus, I was always an entrepreneur. I always had money since I was 10 years old.
But just you, but what about other people?
They get it from their parents.
Okay.
But I was always working. And there's some people, I had a few people that was working for me as well.
Okay.
But yeah, we were workers. But you get washers. And those that had the money really, they able to get more than one tops and have more and get washers.
So you're buying the top?
No, you don't buy the tops. The tops.
Oh, you collect the tops.
Yeah, you collect the tops.
You go and give it to the store, and then you get a watch for them.
No, you don't go. You just get washers from the hardware store.
What is washers?
Washers is a silver metal piece and got a hole in it.
Okay.
It helps to weigh it helps the top to have a weight to it.
Okay.
Because you know tops with nothing.
So and then what do you do with it then?
So you put it on it. You put it in the top.
Attach it.
You put it because you got multiple sizes too. Because so you could have a big washer, you have a small washer, medium size washer.
Okay.
Yeah, washers.
Okay.
And so you put it in the top, and then you get clay. So we used to go to the store as well to buy clay.
Store used to be rich through you.
So you know what clay is, right?
Yeah.
So we used to buy clay.
But that holds together.
Yeah. So we had colorful clay and all that kind of stuff. You know, purple, green, and blue. So we used to put the clay on top of the washer.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we put the clay on top of the washer, we used to scrape the top because we gotta make it smooth. We want the top to be plowing.
Oh, so you
the smoother the better, yeah. And the smooth, because the thing is, you have bosses. You have about 25 bosses.
Yeah.
You have about 12 on one side and 11. No, it's about 11. So it's and the odd numbers on one side, the even numbers on the other side. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11.
Okay.
And then it's 2.
I am so lost. I don't know about you guys. I am so lost.
And then it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then it's 13, 15, 16, 18, and then 20.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
I know, just listen.
Yeah.
So what happened was you start at 2. And everyone had to start at 2, and you gotta pluck your top to 1.
Okay.
The closest to 1 goes first. Now when we play teams, the person, if it's 8 people, right? So it's 4 and 4. So the one that had the 4 closest is on the same team. And so you go first. You got to make sure you go on 1, and then once you go on 1, you go on 2, 3, 4, 5.
He lost us there. He lost me. Let's go
and
on.
And then another thing too, you trying to help hit the.
You took a whole 5 minutes explaining that game. Oh God, no.
And then once you get to the end, then you gotta kill them. Once you get to the end of the thing, then you gotta kill your top.
Okay, guys, just Google that game. I'm lost. I'm gonna Google it with you guys. I'm lost. I don't know what you were saying. I just heard 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
That was my best game though. I love that game.
Awesome.
I love it. You have anything else?
Yeah, Game of Cards.
Cards.
Yeah, that one was nice because you can play it as family.
Yes.
You know, it didn't have like an age group. You can play it with your grandma.
Yeah.
You know, and there were various types of.
Can I tell you a story though?
Yeah.
Now, one of my favorite games with cards. We
Yeah.
used to play Pity Pat. I Declare War. I Declare War was one of my favorite games.
I don't even remember none of the names.
I Declare War was one of my favorite games to play. No, not I Declare War. Spades.
Okay.
Spades was one of my favorite games. Now, here's the thing. You know my mama.
Yeah.
She's a Christian.
Yeah.
She is saved.
Yeah.
So, you know, spades, when you play cards, to how to save people, that's gambling.
Really?
Yeah.
Even just among us family?
Oh, yeah, that's gambling. No, yeah, what?
Oh, wow.
So, my mama, right, because she saved, this the thing.
Yeah.
When we play in her house, we gotta make sure we keep an eye on mama.
Okay.
Yeah, because if mama catch her playing cards, you know what she gonna do?
But you're not putting money down.
It doesn't matter. You're playing cards. In her house.
Okay.
That's the devil too.
So what would you do?
You wanna know what she do?
No.
You know the oil? The anointed oil?
Let's spray it on
She sprayed it. Get out!
Get it out!
She throwing the oil on us. She throwing the oil. So we gotta run because she throwing that oil.
God bless our moms. God bless them.
She throwing that anointed oil like the devil is a lie. Get out of here. Get out my house.
Not in my house.
Not in my house. The devil is a lie. I rebuke you.
So another game which is well known, it was called Umlabalaba. Others used to say Umlabalaba. Like the Zulus, they say Umlabalaba. I think the Mrabaraba comes from Joburg. I don't know, but it's Umlabalaba. So this is a strategy game. It's like African chess, basically.
Okay.
But you know, it teaches.
And we play chess.
Yeah, but this is the African version of chess.
Okay.
It's not really chess, you know, but it's similar because you played on a board game, and you know, between 2 players, I believe 4 sometimes. But then you know you're moving pieces to kick the one out. But it teaches you strategy. If you knew how to play Umlabalaba or Mrabaraba, you were able to do chess very well, play chess very well. And I used to be a very good chess player. My mom's younger sister. Yeah. Dumela's mom, she taught me chess. She was very good at chess. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about it because chess is one of those games that requires a learned skill.
Yeah, learned skill.
Well, once you stop doing it, you forget the skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Umlabalaba, it's well known. And then just other board games is Snake and Ladders.
Snake and Ladders, yes.
You call it Snake and Ladders as well?
Yeah.
I remember we spoke about this and you said you don't call it Snake and Ladders.
Yeah.
So it has snakes and it has ladders on the board.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you had another name for it.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it was Chutes and Ladders. Snakes and Ladders, one of them. I don't know.
But you played.
You
have like a dice. You throw it.
Throw it.
And then you
we
move.
had a lot of board games. We had Life. We had checkers. Checkers. Checkers.
How do you play checkers?
Checkers. It's like it's a dummy down version of chess.
Oh.
You have a black and it's a black and red board game with black and red chips, and you have it's like check. You know how you line it up,
right?
And you do the same thing, and you have some of the same moves, but it's just same chips, and you don't have different like chips like that, but like chess. You just got the same thing, and you just go up, down, back, and things like that. Yeah. And you could double.
I remember only 2 board games, which is Snakes and Ladders and Monopoly.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Monopoly, I love Monopoly.
I love Monopoly. We gotta play that game. I think we gotta buy it. We gotta play that game.
Buy it because it teaches you strategy as well.
And we need to do it like a thing, an event with Monopoly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we need to do that. I think we need to do that. Have some fun.
I think we should just bring back all these games.
Yeah, Monopoly is a fun game to
back
play.
The games
and it teaches you strategy. It definitely teaches you strategy about real estate and you gotta have
about
strategy
a lot of things,
of how to which property you're gonna buy. And man, I always wanted Broadwalk, and that was one of my favorite properties that I wanted, Broadwalk and Park Place. And then the first 2.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. Because I don't remember having Broadwalk in my Monopoly, but hey.
Y'all didn't have Broadwalk and Park Place?
I haven't played Monopoly in a long time. I don't even know what
it was the last one before you go to go.
All I know is that there was money.
It was the last one.
And there was jail.
Jail.
And there was skips and stops and but
the railroad.
I don't remember.
Pennsylvania Avenue.
Oh, okay. So maybe if we had Monopoly and if it's made in America, then it had all those things.
Yeah.
Maybe ours was made in South Africa and it had Kaptelezi, Mangosutu, Highway,
maybe. You never know. Maybe.
A tuck shop,
Maybe. Yeah, and my favorite object that I used to like to get is the car. I wanted the car all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted the car.
Yeah. Anyways,
but my last one, we did ride bikes.
Oh yeah,
bike riding.
Although I didn't ride a bike, I'm even afraid to ride a bike till this day. And I'm one of the most adventurous people. But when it comes to a bike, I have a phobia. It's like it's gonna make me fall because it's a straight thing.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm scared of bikes. I never got taught how to ride a bike. Don't laugh at me. I cannot ride a bike to save my life.
You can't swim. Oh no, you can swim.
Oh yeah, I'm a swimmer. Oh yeah, I'm a swimmer. You know when you're on vacations, I'm diving and doing all sorts of things.
Yeah, you can swim.
But I'm a swimmer. But bike riding, nah. I should learn it for my kids' sake. But I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta learn. Cause we're gonna go bike ride. But that's a good. We definitely gonna buy a Monopoly game, and we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. Chocolate chitlins. We're gonna try to do something virtual too.
I don't know about that, but we'll see. Anyways, guys, we hope you enjoyed that. We just wanted to go through memory lane and just remind each other that there's a child inside of each and every one of us, and once in a while, when you get the opportunity, get the child out and just go and play.
Yes.
Playing is good for the mind, body, and soul. So if you really love this episode, we'd like you to, chat with us in your comment section.
Yes, subscribe.
All the comments, and we just like to engage with you guys.
Yes.
And share this video.
Share the video.
Show it to other people. Go down memory lane. Think about other games that we didn't mention and write them in the comment section. Also, if you have not subscribed yet,
subscribe.
Do it.
Yes.
See how Mr. Chaplin is sweating for you guys? Please, just subscribe if you haven't. We really want to reach 1,000 subscribers, and we've just been begging you guys. Come on now. And
just don't date us anyway. You've been dating us for a long time just by watching the video. Come on, hit the subscribe button and marry us.
Because we know our analytics tell us that majority of the people that watch our videos are not our subscribers.
Yeah.
Which is like, hey, come on now. Anyways, also we'd love to be your friends on social media. You can follow me on Instagram at @LadySeason1
and get inspired by LJ on Instagram, YouTube, as well as Fanbase.
All right, and also you can find us on audio platforms where
Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. Hit that follow button. Give us a review and give us a 5-star rating. When you do these things, you do help us to grow the channel and to reach more people. And so, it helps us to grow so that we can bring more opportunities to the chapter children.
Yes. And on that note, we'd like to say, Salani, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.